What's going on, guys? This is Mystic West bringing you an extended lesson piano tutorial for the song The Greatest Show from the movie musical The Greatest Showman. In this lesson, I'm going to be going over everything at a lot slower pace, a little more detail, just doing everything at a nice, slow, and easy breezy, just kind of tempo. If this is too slow for you, please feel free to check out my speedrun lesson where I basically just give you the basics and I just sort of throw like the chord progressions at you and kind of give you some key parts, and a lot of it in the speedrun lessons is just like, here you go, do what you want with that. The speedrun lessons are probably for the more experienced people, and like myself, sometimes I do just like to get the information and then sort of like figure things out on my own. So if you're watching this and you're already thinking to yourself, oh, it sounds like me, well, please feel free to check out my speedrun lesson. But if not, I'm glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get right into this song. It is in the key of D major, which is a D, an F sharp, and an A. The key of D has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. The scale is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. Alright. Very first chord, I guess there's not really a chord, but the verses and the intro, they do center around B minor, which is a B, a D, and an F sharp. The melody at the beginning, the oh, it's a B. You can do octaves. So it's a B, D, B, A, B. Okay. And do it, So that happens a pretty good amount at the beginning. And if you're a singer and you're going to be singing this, you could play that with you. And then after that happens a few times, it's going to add the bass. And it is a little difficult to do that, but you don't have to do that exactly how it is. You could do it with however you want. You could just hammer on it. Or if you're a perfectionist, do it like that. So that is a B. That is the melody. B, D, B, A, B. The next part that happens in this song is the horn section. And this is kind of a similar idea to the Vanessa Carlton song, 1,000 Miles. Okay, it's similar in the fact that it's like octave jumps. Okay, so the way that's gonna go is a B. So it's always gonna go to the B. It's just like bouncing back and forth. So it's gonna go B, 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 A, B, F sharp, B, E, B, G, B, F sharp, B, D, A, B. And that's the end of it. So you're at the very end, you're gonna hit that, you're gonna go end on the B, and you're gonna hit it one more time. It's gonna start back over. So it's gonna sound a little bit like this. See how I did it twice? But that is how that part goes. I'll do it again one more time slowly. Then it ends with the, ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. This part adds a G to the bass. Same melody. Okay, and buried in your bones there's an ache you can't ignore, taking your breath. Alright, so I'll go and get into that. This part happens later in the song with the E and the F sharp after the G. I think it can still work here, but if not, just do the G and the F sharp. So, and buried in your bones there's an ache that you can't ignore, taking your breath and stealing your mind, and all that is real is left behind. Alright, so that part, it's the G, E, F sharp. And then the next part, it's a B minor. Alright. You can do the melody to sing with you. The melody goes like this. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. So it's just walking down the B minor. Okay. So it's an F sharp, E, D, C sharp. Alright. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. So it just kind of walks down. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't run at me. Alright. Then at the part where he goes, it's fire, he goes up. It's fire, it's freedom, it's floating open. Okay. You just repeat that, keep playing on the B minor. Holding on, you know. So at the very end of it, you go to the F sharp major, which is F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Okay. Then it's, so tell me, do you want to go? It's a D major, which is D, F sharp, A. Do you want to go where it's covered? So it's an A, C sharp, and E, A major, covered in all the colored lights. It's a B minor, where the runaways, the G major, it's G, B, D, where the runaways are running the night. Back to D, impossible comes true. F sharp, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. So it just keeps repeating that. So, and there's a little bit of a drum fill in between that. This is the greatest show. We won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. Oh, alright. Colossal we come, these renegades in the ring. And this is going to be the same thing I was kind of talking about earlier. So you could just sort of keep doing the bass if you want. Colossal we come, these renegades in the ring. Whoa, where the lost and found in the crown is a circus king. Alright, so that's the G, E, and the F sharp part right there. So let's do that one more time. Whoa, where the lost get found in the crown in the circus king of the circus king. Alright, so it repeats that again. Just surrender cause you're calling. So once you get to that part, I'll do that. So it's blinding outside and just surrender cause you're calling and you wanna go. So that part's a G. It's calling and you wanna go. It's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Possible comes true, intoxicating you. Ooh. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking so that part is going to be B minor, and then it's going to be a G, then an A, oh no, I'm sorry, a D to an A, and it just repeats that again. So the melody, if you want to sing with the melody, you could do the B minor, however you want. You don't have to do that. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need, and it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. So that melody is B, C sharp, D, repeats that. So that's a G, I'm sorry, A, D, and it's here right in front, E, C sharp, okay. Goes back down. So C sharp, D, B. Alright. So you could do that and sing along with the melody, which always sounds nice. Or if you don't want to do that, you could just play the bass. Just do some arpeggios. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. It's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. Everything you ever want. Everything you ever need. Here right in front of you. Alright, so then it ends on the B minor. This is where you wanna be. And the girl, this is where you wanna be. When it's covered in all the colored lights. Alright. If you're playing this by yourself, which probably most people are, it'd be hard to do the drums with that unless you have a kick drum and have something going on to help you out. But if you're playing it by yourself, I mean, hey man, like go ahead and like let's cover down and down the night. There's a runaway in the night. Taking over you. This is where you want to see the greatest show. The music actually comes in with the great show. So it's a D, A, B minor, G. At that part, so repeats, keeps repeating. Oh, and this is the greatest show. This is the part where Zac Efron and the girl sing, Zendaya. Cause everything you want is right in front of you, and you see the impossible coming true, and the walls can't stop us now. Alright, so that part, it's you finish with the D, so you're like, this is the greatest show, cause everything you want is right in front of you. So it's D, A, B minor, and you see the impossible is coming true, and the walls can't, to the D to A, stop us now. Okay, so that's just D, A, B minor, and G. And at this part, it actually just keeps doing this same progression, like for the outro. Okay, so And the walls can't stop us now, yeah. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. It's the greatest show. This is the greatest show. Right? So this is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. You can, this would keep like the drums at one point. They're like, gotcha. So you can do stuff like, and this is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. I mean, just jam around with it, like especially with the song, mess around, jump around. But yeah, so that's the outro. It goes D, A, B minor, G, D, A, B minor, key, and then it ends on the this is the greatest show. Ends on that D, yo. So anyways, I really, really hope that helped, and I hope you enjoyed this. This song is definitely, like many songs on this album, very, very heavily produced, especially with, they have a huge ensemble singing, a lot of really great music, great drums, and just everything is so great about it. But I really, like I said, hope this helped. I hope I gave you some ideas. And with all of that said, thank you guys for watching.